Harper Business and HarperAudio present The Unsold Mindset, Redefining What It Means to Sell by Colin Coggins and Garrett Brown. Read by the authors. A note before we begin. For notes on the text, don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider, or go directly to harpercollins.com/pages/the unsold mindset. For my boys, Liam and Caleb.
Damn it, you stole my thunder. It's for my boys, Cooper and Brady.
Fine, for our boys. Author's note. Before we get started, some quick housekeeping items. First, the Unsold Mindset has been shaped by our experiences interacting with thousands of sales professionals and professionals who sell over many years. Some we sat down with to interview formally. Some we worked with on our teams or through engagements with our clients. Still others we met at speaking events, on airplanes, at parties, bars, universities, or just about anywhere else we figured out a way to shoehorn selling into a conversation. Because many of these conversations were held in confidence, or with people who didn't know we'd be using their stories and experiences in a book someday, we feel a responsibility to protect their confidentiality. To that end, we've occasionally changed details like names of people, companies, and locations. We've done our best to be as accurate as possible, but in cases where we were recalling a story from someone we could no longer track down or communicate with, we filled in minor details for continuity, provided they did not alter the material point of the story. Second, a very random thing we learned while writing a book about selling is that the proper way to write the plural of the word know is either knows, N-O-S, or knows, N-O-E-S. These both look extremely weird to us, and as you'll soon see, or hear, this book is all about being unsold on what you're expected to do. So we've decided to use an apostrophe and go with knows, N-O''S instead. We're obviously huge rebels for breaking this rule. Lastly, the selling each of us do every day, and we all sell every day, takes countless forms. Because of this variety, putting labels on the people we're selling to can be difficult. In this book, we call these people buyers, prospects, customers, or clients. The terms are meant to be interchangeable. Okay, that's it. Now on to the good stuff.
Introduction. Who are the unsold? Before the first class of each new semester, there's always a moment when we look at each other, shake our heads in disbelief, and smile. There's something about watching a fresh group of students file into class for the first time. Their energy is contagious. They are the next generation of executives, creators, and world leaders, and it excites us that they don't yet realize the role selling will play in their journey. But our real reason for sharing that incredulous smile is more self-serving. We know, standing together at the front of our classroom, that we're seconds away from being in that rare, special place where what we're good at and what we love doing converge. Where we're somehow getting paid for something we do for free. It's in those moments we're at our best, and much of what we'll do in that classroom for the rest of the semester will be about showing these students how to reach and sustain that mindset. As class begins, we watch our students cautiously sizing up the room, wondering what they signed up for. The syllabus says they've enrolled in Sales Mindset for Entrepreneurs at the University of Southern California's Marshall School of Business. But by the looks on their faces, they're not entirely sure what that means. Is this a sales class? Is it a mindset class? What the hell is a mindset class anyway? In addition to not knowing exactly what they'll be learning, they also have no idea who they'll be learning from. Most of them have never been taught by two professors at the same time, let alone by an odd couple like us. We don't sound like professors. Our language can get a bit spicy. We don't act like professors, 0 slide decks ever. And we definitely don't look like professors, unless the image of a professor you have in your head is wearing t-shirts, hoodies, and Nikes. The minute we start talking, it's obvious we're also very different from each other. One of us personifies logic, the other emotion. One is a clear extrovert, the other takes some time to get warmed up in front of an audience.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?